Hey everybody, welcome back. Todd here. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. Today I'm going to talk to you about getting your shop a little bit better organized for the winter. It's December, it's cold here in Michigan, and we've got the bikes in here. You know, I've got 4 motorcycles in my shop area, and when you've got those things sitting on a kickstand, they take up a lot of room because of the lean. So I'm going to talk with you just about a couple of tools that can really give you a lot more shop space. So come on with me and let's jump into this. So here's what I'm talking about. I don't care if you have 1 bike or 4 like I've got. You know, you put a bike on the kickstand and it's got that lean to it, and it's really taking up a lot of garage space. Now you put multiple bikes in the garage and it's just compounded. So one of the simple solutions is to get a dirt bike lift stand to put underneath that thing, and it'll just lift it up. And let me show you what I'm talking about. Here's a great tool for the shop. It's a VEVOR dirt bike lift stand. Let's take it over to the bike and put it on there, and I'll show you how it helps. Okay, so here's the lift stand. It's really pretty simple. You slide this under the frame. Now, one of the things about the VEVOR that separates this particular lift stand from others is how low it'll go. This will go down to 10 inches. Most of the others are at 11, 11.5 inches to start. And when you do that, if you get a measurement here, the problem with those higher ones is you can't get them under the other side of the frame. This side of the frame's up high because it's leaned way over. The other side's way down there. With some of the other lift stands, you're not going to be able to clear to get it underneath the other side, and so you're going to end up having to have somebody help you lift it up onto the stand before you even push this down. But with the VEVOR, it gets under there and works quite nicely. So one person can clearly do the job. You pick it up off the stand, okay? You center the platform so that you got the platform on both sides. Look over just to make sure you have that centered the way you like it, and then you just basically step on the lift and up she comes. And now the bike's sitting up there. On this case, wheels up off the ground, so you can spin that if you want. That's a great, inexpensive device, and if you look at that, now let's get back and look at the bike and how it sits on the stand now. Okay, so you'll remember how that thing was leaned way over before. Look how much room between the camper and the handlebar I have now to walk through there. It's sitting up nice and tall, nice and straight. Now over here on my Harley-Davidson, if you look underneath there, I've got a scissor lift on there, and that one's up off the kickstand. It's sitting nice and straight. So, you know, kind of walking around the shop here, if you look at that one, I'm sitting up nice and straight. Plenty of room to walk around it. Now I can come over here. I've got plenty of room to walk around this with it being up on that lift stand like that. And then I've got the KLX over there. Yeah, it's still on the stand, but it's tucked away back here by the door where it's not really in my way. And if I wanted to, I could throw that up on a lift stand too, to just get those bikes up and give me more room to walk around the shop, to work on a bike, to do whatever. I'll go ahead and do a full review on this VEVOR dirt bike lift stand. I'll do an unboxing and a full review on it. If you have interest in it, keep watching. If not, hey, I appreciate you tagging along as always, and enjoy your winter off if you're like me and you're going to be stuck inside for a while, and we'll see you on the next video. Your dirt bike lift stand is going to come in this box. I've already unboxed it and I've put it together. It's going to come with 2 pieces. This kick arm right here is disassembled from that. And you're going to drop these 2 bolts in there. And then on the back side, it's going to have an E-clip that goes right here. So that's what holds them on. So it couldn't be simpler. They're going to send you, and then you put the feet on. So you've got plastic feet. You put the feet on all four corners. They give you an extra foot, and they're giving you an extra E-clamp, which I like. And then you've got the instruction manual, which gives you perfect diagrams, etc. So trust me, to put this together is very simple. Okay, a couple of features about this one that's going to separate it from many of the others out there is that the minimum height is coming in at 10 inches. A lot of the other kickstands that you see out there similar to this are going to come in at a minimum of 11.5 and up. And coming down to 10 inches is really something that sets this one apart. Let's just kind of double check that. So what I'm talking about is if I come up from the bottom of the workbench to the bottom of this ruler, it's 10 inches. So if you want to lift that up, what you do is you simply spin it and it's going to come up. So it's going to go all the way up to 18 inches high if you want. So then there's a little arm underneath here. So if you look up underneath here, there's a little arm here, and what you're going to do is once you get it at the height that you want, you can then go ahead and lock that into place, and it stabilizes the table. Another nice feature that sets this one apart from others is that once this is up, it has that safety hook right there so that it can't accidentally come down, or it can't, if this were to lose some, some pressure because it is hydraulics, you're locked in right here so it can't come down. So that's real nice. Let's take it over to the bike and I'll show you how it works. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take the lift, we're going to slide it underneath the bike, kind of position it where we think we want it. You can see how much room I have in here. You're going to stand your bike up and get that kind of laid out so that it's centered, underneath the bike itself, and then you're just going to go ahead and lift it up. And then that bike is nice and solid right there. That's your VEVOR dirt bike lift stand.